on, guys? So I am having a very peculiar problem with my Miata. And I was hoping that you guys could give me some input and advice. I think I know what the problem might be, but I'm just going to explain it to you guys real quick. I know, pretty boring upload today, I apologize, but I'm gonna need your guys' help with this one, so stay tuned. It's just so weird what happens. I'll go ahead, I'll show you guys right now. So let me open up the garage real quick. When I finally got this car back on the road about a week and a half or so ago, I don't remember how long ago it was exactly, I got a new battery for it as well. Now, that battery of course came with a 5-year warranty, and you would think that after a week and a half, there would be zero problems with the battery. And after having this problem for the last couple days, I've kind of come to believe that the battery isn't the issue. But watch what happens when I go to start up the car. Now, it was started this morning, but it hasn't been started in a few hours. So key in the ignition and absolutely nothing. It's just the car is completely dead. I can't turn on the headlights. I just have zero power whatsoever. So of course this happened to me the other day, and I called my dad. I'm like, hey, can you come up to the store? I need a jump start real quick. So he came up, we jump started, it started right away of course. So I just thought, okay, well I guess maybe the battery's bad, maybe the alternator's bad, I don't know what's going on. So of course the next morning the same thing happened again, and I'm like, okay, well, yeah, something's clearly wrong here, that wasn't just a fluke. But when my dad went to jumpstart it before I went to work, he said, you know what, I'm not going to turn my car on, because usually when you jumpstart a car, you'll have the car that's assisting your car, you'll have that car running. He's like, I'm not going to turn on my car, let's just hook up the jumper cables to both cars. So I'm like, okay. And we did that, and it started up perfectly. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I definitely don't think it's the battery now. So when I went to leave work that day, it started up perfectly fine, like nothing was wrong, and that just confused me even more. So at that point I was like, okay, maybe it was just a fluke and maybe everything is alright. But that's the only time it started up in probably the 7 times that I've started it since this problem started happening. I said started a lot there, didn't I? So now what I've come to conclude is that I think it is the connectors that go from the car to the battery. I don't know what the exact term is for them. I guess the terminals. These terminals, by the way, I absolutely hate the battery placement in this car. I know it's for weight distribution, but it is impossible to jumpstart this. But I think it's these connectors here that go from the car to the battery. Maybe they're bad. As you can see on this one here, it might be kind of hard to see. The wiring is a bit frayed, but again, I don't think that's the problem. I think it's this itself. So I'll show you guys what happens. All I'm gonna do here is just connect these, right? So I'm gonna connect the positive one, and I'm gonna have to put the camera down because this is such a pain in the ass to do. And I've got the negative one connected as 2. Now notice, the other 2 ends are not connected to anything, all right? So now, I'm gonna get in the car here, and it starts up no problem. I don't get it, guys. I mean, obviously I'm not going to end up stranded anywhere because I can just do that every time, but you shouldn't have to do that. Now I can just disconnect these and it's perfectly fine. So I don't get it. I'm assuming these connectors or something are bad. If you guys have any input, please let me know, because I am at a loss. That's my guess for what it is. But yeah, so outside of that, a quick update on the car. I have done just about 500 miles since the repair, and it has run flawlessly. Has not gotten anywhere close to overheating since then. So I think everything is good, fingers crossed. I'm saying a lot of things here that are gonna jinx me, such as me getting stranded next time I go somewhere and other things, but yeah. Pretty boring upload today, guys. I apologize, but if you have any advice that could potentially help me with this, please let me know down below in the comments. I appreciate all of your support. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.